and welcome to another Brett Plays video. I'm going to be doing another Mirage 3s. This one's actually the B model, so the two-seater trainer, and I've got it in the camo livery this time, but most of the liveries seem to come out as a grey with an orange markings on it. And as you can see, there are no pilots in the seats on the taxi out. But if you have seen my Mirage 3C single-seater video already, you'll know that when you press L for lights, the pilots pop in. Well, this will be the same. It's kind of weird. Something to do with the way this is actually made for Flight Simulator X, which is what this is actually made for. And porting it over seems to, for some reason, the pilot animation is linked to the lights being on and off. Not only that, the fuel tanks underneath change from a small fuel tank like this to a large fuel tank. At least it does in the C model, single seater. Oh, that's far enough for the bouncing there. Now you can see this animation here disappears in a moment. This is actually where this particular file comes from. I will have the link in the description. I do love the interior of this. So, do we have our park brake on? I think we do. Put the foot brake on and... okay, that turns it off. Let's put it back on, thank you. There we go. Animation, thank you, very good. Unfortunately, nothing is clickable as of the end of 2020 when I'm releasing this. So this is the end of December. Once things are clickable again, I'm hoping that actually happens. This is going to be a very nice aircraft. It's already very well done for Flight Simulator X. I can see that this would be quite a nice aircraft. Show you the views. So down, we've got the back a bit, up higher, and then we've got the Rio, or the training seat. I have done one takeoff sitting back here, and to be honest, it's very difficult to see forward there. But this is the, I guess the trainer gets to sit here and teach. Pressing going back, thank you. Looking from the outside, so we've got those small tanks at the moment. The engines are running, but there's no pilots in there. Press L, and we only get the front pilot, but we also get the large tanks again. Press L, disappears. So we have no rear pilot. No trainer, no, so this is obviously a solo flight, but you get the B model. It's quite nice. Haven't been able to animate the thrusters, the afterburners coming on, which is a little bit of a shame. I did have the Mirage 5 version file as well that did have a bit of a effects there, but no actual afterburners. Alright, park brakes off again, and now this time, unlike... okay, so I can't use the flaps. It's very possible that they are automatic. So even though I'm pressing the flaps, they're not working. So something to do, I think, with the same with that pilot disappearing and coming in with the lights. But you almost don't need flaps for this. It sounds very nice. A lot of power. A lot of power. And I don't think I've ramped this up for afterburners. Gear up, thank you. Climbs quite well. Now, let's see if the same as with the C model, if the B model can or cannot press. Okay. The ATC does work on this one, but maybe because I'm meant to have a co-pilot, so my co-pilot's looking after it. But the C model, you cannot use ATC. This one you can, so you can actually press your lights to get rid of it. You've got a clean underneath, which is fine if you're flying from outside and you want that clean look. Pressing it again, you get your pilot back. So something's wrong with the animation there. As far as how well they go and how well they handle, it's pretty good. Considering you cannot use flaps, I'm not sure if there is flaps on this. It certainly says there is on the side there, but I cannot lower flaps.
Copy, Brett, please.
Give us a bit of a... now the only problem is shutting that ATC up. So inside, the gauges do work, which is awesome. So I'm just going to pull back the view here. Have a little bit more of a full... Now the only thing we're not getting is the heads-up display. Now you might be able to put in a generic for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. You can actually get a generic. I've put one in my F18 already, and the F15, although the F15 one got mucked up. But it is possible to put them in. Alright, brakes, same as the C model, quite well modelled. Not underneath, oh yeah, underneath, I can see it now. We are not going to be able to slow down there. So we're getting a little bit of a frame rate muck up there. Let's try and bleed some speed off. Now we've bled too much off. So it may be something to do with the file, but I'm not getting the best frames per second when this thing tries to come in for a landing. Whether it's trying to run the, well, like some planes were doing, auto flaps, or what the deal is, I'm not sure. Let's put the gear down. The gear doors come down pretty quick. It's not a bad model. Love the interior. Can't wait till we actually can press all the buttons again. Our lights are lighting up. We'll give it a bit of a land here, at least try to. Try not to land in the buildings on the way in. Now that's throttle on 0, and it's not slowing down without being able to use my flaps. That's kind of a bit difficult. We'll bring it in anyway. Nice aircraft, I recommend it. Link will be in the description. Sorry Jetstar, I'm going to be sitting on the other end of the runway. I'll just take this down as easy as possible. There we go. And brakes, can we brake from 200 knots? Sure we can. The generic's going to have to go around. Alright, like, comment and subscribe if you're into this type of thing. And you can look past some of the issues with Flight Sim X aircraft still have, like a disappearing pilot.
$750, please expedite your descent to 3,000 feet.
We're going to get landed on. They don't get a go around. Very cool. Well, maybe we'll just get off the runway there. Like I said, like, comment and subscribe. Have a great day. Cheers.